Hello, everyone, and welcome to Evolve Yourself TV. I am Agni James, and tonight we are going to have a guided meditation. I'm going to run that because that's what I do here. I run guided meditations. I also stream philosophy, and I stream chess as well. So how is everyone doing tonight? It's been a little while since I've streamed. I think the last time I streamed was Wednesday of last week. So, I don't know. I feel a little rusty. How's everyone doing out there? I got this new mic set up, by the way, so let me know how the volume sounds. JT Farms, hey. How's it going, JT? How does the mic sound? Does it sound decent? Is the volume good? Should I turn it up or down? What's your take on that? Volume's good. Awesome. How are you doing today? What's going on with you in your neck of the woods? I got to put you on the spot. It's that time. Today was one of those days where I was just running around doing a lot of stuff. But today was kind of weird. You ever have a day where it just seems like everyone is getting in your way? Today was that day. Like every single time I had to make a turn, there was always a car there. Every time I was going down a different aisle at the grocery store, there was always like a person like right in front of me. I always had someone in my way. It was really weird. It was a weird situation. Evelyn, hey, good to see you. Evelyn, how are you doing tonight? Evelyn Yoga is a phenomenal streamer on Twitch. She's in the fitness and health community. She is an exceptional yogi, and she's a really good teacher. And she's also a cool person. She's from Australia. She's just a real genuine, authentic individual. Definitely check her out. Drop her a follow. How's everyone doing? Evelyn, how are you doing? JT, you say cleaning throw up is so fun. Jesus Christ. Oh, your pups have been puking all day. I am so sorry to hear that, JT. That is not fun. Yeah. It's like when Parmenides, my cat, gets sick. It's not really a pleasant day when it's like, oh, what did you do today? Well, I was like cleaning up vomit all day, right? It's hard to really like have a good day under those circumstances. Let's see. Evelyn, you said, oh, just on a quick break. We're only here for 5 minutes. Well, hey, I'm glad you stopped in. Evelyn, that's right. You're doing that like, what is it, work study or whatever. I forget what they call it in Australia. You guys have this like that like weird program where you like do it for like 9 months or something, and then they give you a job, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, it is gross, right? It's totally gross, right? Cleaning up animal vomit is a pretty terrible like way to spend your night. I mean, I could think of a million better ways to spend my existence than cleaning up, cat puke. My friend though had a cat that used to always jump in his bed and puke in his bed. Like every time it was sick, it would never puke anywhere else except his bed. And that was kind of an awesome thing. Let's see. JT, you say you have to follow her with a bottle of oh Christ. That is rough. Following the dog around with a bottle of vinegar and paper towel roll. I have been in situations like that, and it's definitely not what I want from life. Evelyn, you say, yeah, work placement, 8 weeks. Yeah, work placement. That's cool. I think it sounds like a cool thing. I mean, can you just do that for anything, like any career path, or like how does that work? Like you get the required credentials or whatever, and then you just basically apply, like, or is it just like a temp agency or what? Like I'm unfamiliar with that. We don't have anything like that in the U.S. Evelyn, you say, or JT, you say, it sucks. Hope she feels better by tomorrow. Yeah, right. I hope she feels better by tonight. I hope she feels better, so you can be peaceful during the meditation and you're not having to clean up vomit while you're meditating. Actually, though, that's kind of cool to think about, right? If you can maintain a totally peaceful Zen state of mind while your animal is vomiting, like that's like pretty high up there, like you've moved like real high up there in the mindfulness game. I don't know anyone who's able to like really keep their shit together when their animal's like puking all over the place like all the time. But yeah, I hope she's better tonight. Evelyn, you say you do 4 blocks of work placement, 1.5 down, 2 to go after this. Cool. You're getting through it. All right. Awesome. You're getting through it quick. Nice work with that. And then you'll come out and you'll get a job you like, hopefully. You'll get something fulfilling, right? Let's see. JT, you say you feed them a new can of food, so you're gonna stop that shit. You fed them a new can of food, so you're gonna stop. Yeah, don't give them that. If you switched up their food and they're throwing up, I mean, that's a good sign that it's probably good to go back to your old type of food. I don't know. I mean, that's just personally what I would do, right? But that's just me, right? That's just Agni James, right? It's not everyone out there, right? Okay, let's see. Oh, vinegar works. Yeah, vinegar is great. Vinegar does kill the smell. It definitely helps out with that. So it's definitely good. It's the move, right? I mean, there's a few moves when you got to clean up cat and dog puke, right? Like vinegar is one of them. I went out and I got like the nice, like expensive sprays and all that. You know, the pet odor remover spray that you have to like pay like way too much money for. But like it seems to work like all right. I don't know if it really works much better than hot water. And like soap. That's like the funny thing though. There's all these different sprays, you know, and they're always like, hey, guaranteed to remove pet odor, guaranteed to like make things better. Whoa, Infinity rating with a party of 14. Thank you so much. Big shout out to Infinity. He is an awesome streamer. They're awesome streamers here. They Wow, Twin Flames is now following. Thank you so much for the follow. Definitely check them out. You caught me off guard here. You caught me completely off guard. We were actually talking about cat vomit and dog vomit. That's what we were doing here. That's the great discussion we were having. I am Agni James, and I run guided meditations here on Twitch. I also have a master's in analytic philosophy, so we do philosophy talks. I like talking about philosophy of mind, philosophy of science, and metaphysics. Those are the three areas that I spent the most time studying. And also, I am a chess instructor. That's what I do for a living. So I've done some chess streams lately as well. So if you're interested in any of that, definitely drop me a follow. And yeah, it's good to have you all in here. How's everyone doing tonight? How's everyone in your world? What were you doing tonight, Infinity? What were you doing? Yeah, do you play? Do you play chess? Maybe we should do some chess at some point. You said the workout was nice. You're doing full body. Nice, cool, awesome, good deal. Yeah, I took it easy today. I did just some like hip opener yoga stuff, and I did just like some light weights and just some basic stuff this morning. I didn't go too crazy. Yesterday I was going pretty hard. I did a Bikram yoga class at night, which is 90 minutes in 105 degree Fahrenheit weather. And you're in a studio and it's just like you're like really kicking your ass, you know, working hard. I did that last night, and then I worked out. Before that, I did core and upper body, and then I did stretching and yoga in the morning as well. So I'm feeling like pretty damn sore today after all that. You know, after a good workout, you always feel like kind of like torn up a little bit that next day. You gotta like get all that lactic acid pumping through your body, right? Get it out of yourself. Infinity, you say you used to, not so much anymore. You'll need to practice again. Yeah, I mean that's how it is with anything, with like chess, right? If you're a chess player and then you don't play for a while, you're going to be rusty, right? You can't just expect to go out there and play great if you haven't played in a while. It's kind of a thing at work that most of your coworkers do when they're bored. Oh, all right, cool. Yeah, you guys get out there and you play some chess. Well, I mean, it's a great activity. It keeps your mind going, keeps your mind sharp. A lot of people don't know this, but chess was actually created over 2,000 years ago on the battlefield, and the idea was it was going to be help keep the warriors' minds sharp when they were waiting for the enemy to come over like the hill. You know, they had to keep their minds ready and be ready to go. You know, when those invading forces came over to try to attack them. So it's a war game. You know, when I teach it, that's how I tell everyone. That's what I tell like I usually teach kids. And then I teach some adults as well, but primarily I teach kids, and I tell them, hey, this is a war game. You know, this is not. You can have whatever fun you want with it, but at the end of the game, you're trying to beat your opponent. You know, you're not trying to just like move pieces around on a board, right? You're trying to win. That's the point of the game. They do it on the computer though. So yeah, they just play like probably like on chess.com or something. You know, you can like run tournaments and like that with like your coworkers and stuff like that, or you can just play like regular games. I was on there today doing some puzzles and stuff like that. Speaking of which, maybe I should do a quick puzzle rush. All right, so we're gonna get to meditation in a little bit, but I want to do a quick puzzle rush first. So let me set it up here. I haven't done this in a little while. All right, I think we should be good to go now. You guys all down for puzzle rush? All right, let me get this all set up. Assuming it actually works and we don't have technical issues. All right. All right, it's wanting to be a little bit annoying with me right now. I've been having issues with OBS, so let's see if that fixes it. Well, if it doesn't start working real soon, we're not gonna do the chess for now because of this weird OBS studio issue I've been having. Give it one more opportunity. Here we go. I think we got it. All right. Yeah, we got it. Okay, we're ready. We're gonna do some chess, some puzzle rush. So the idea is it's 3 minutes, and you got to solve as many puzzles as you can within 3 minutes. And if you get 3 red X's, you're done. You're out. So my record is 25, and I just got this recently. But I don't know. I usually need like a warm up game, but let's see how this goes. All right. Okay, I'm gonna head over there, and we're gonna do this. Yeah, let's see. Infinity say the tech struggles never stop. You always have tech. Yeah, that's actually one of my least favorite parts of streaming. You know, OBS is always is fucked up. You know, in some way or another. Whenever you get a new update, everything, you know, your settings get reset a lot of times and shit like that. And you have to reset up everything. It's just like it's such a mess. But all right, I think we're ready. I think we're gonna do this. All right, I gotta beat 25 today. I got a 24. Let's see if I can beat 25. Here we go. Oh, what am I doing? So easy. Yeah, the easy one's giving the most trouble. It's funny how it's like that. All right. Let's do this, that. And then we need that. Mate coming up next. All right. Mate. Coming in for mate. Check. Take the rook, mate. Checkmate. Let's see. Oh, duh. I have my microphone in the way. I can't even see the bottom rank. It's kind of ridiculous. Let's do a fork. Oh, shit. Do a fork. Win the bishop. Checkmate in 1. All right. There's a rook there. Okay. Yeah, I can't see the bottom rank because of my microphone setup. It's so weird. All right. There's that. Let's win this queen. Bam. Take that queen. All right. I guess, is it take the queen? Yeah, take the queen and then get their, they take my queen. Black to move. And then what's the final move right here? Oh, yeah, trap the bishop. Duh. Okay. All right. Let's see. White to move. What are we doing? I think it's this, right? Yeah. And then down here, or no. Yeah, that rook's pinned. And then we pick up this rook. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, yeah. Beautiful, kind of like a smothered mate. There's this, and then we have this mate. And mate. Well, and 2. All right. Let's see. Attack the queen. Get out of here, queen. Check the king. Hit that. Win the rook. Beautiful. All right. Let's see. Okay, that's 1x. All right. What do I do? What is this one? This one's tricky. Oh, I see. Beautiful. Okay. So, and then win the queen, and then mate. All right. Oh, there we go. Mate. I think this is a sack. Oh, this is sneaky. Look at this. Wait, like that, I think. Yeah. Wow, that was really tricky. All right, what do we got here? What do we got going on here now? Oh, I think that. Oh, damn it. All right. I got 12 seconds. Let's see if I can pick up one more here. Shit. What is this one? I'm not seeing this one right now. All right. Hey, I got 25. This is tied for my best ever. All right. Pretty badass. All right, I'm pretty happy with myself. I just tied my best ever. All right, cool. Puzzle Rush is pretty fun. It's like a nice thing to do to mix it up. All right, good. Well, that was good. You guys got to check out my Puzzle Rush skills today. I also do lessons on here at times, and I play games here as well, so at some point. But I think tonight we're just going to stick with like a low-key meditation because I don't need to, we're not going to go off into too much stuff. But thank you again so much for that raid, Infinity. Everyone go there and go check out Infinity, drop a follow. You will not be disappointed. Okay, all right, we're going to kind of calm things down a little bit. So I always come out real intense and I have like tons of energy and I'm always, just ready to go. And then we slow things down. And we go within to a place of pure oneness in our souls. So find a comfortable seated position. You can sit on the floor in lotus pose. You can sit cross-legged. Or you can sit in a chair. The main thing is to find a position that is comfortable for you. And then gently close your eyes and take a few slow, deep breaths on your own. Inhale through your nose, gently raising your belly. Exhale through your mouth, gently lowering your belly. Breathe in through your nose, gently raising your abdomen. Breathe out through your mouth, gently lowering your abdomen. Stay focused on your breath. Inhale, raising your belly. Exhale, lowering your belly. Breathe in, raising your abdomen. Breathe out, lowering your abdomen. Keep your awareness on your breath count. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. The breath calms the body, and the body calms the mind. Be mindful of your breath count. Visualize yourself sitting on the tallest mountaintop. Watching the clouds float through the sky beneath you. Two clouds come together, merging into one. And one cloud separates, dividing into two. The clouds float through the sky before disappearing over the horizon. These clouds are like your thoughts. Thoughts come into being, exist for a while in conscious awareness, before disappearing forever from your mind. That is the nature of human thought. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all that is of no benefit. Stay focused on your breath count. When thoughts arise in your mind, visualize them as clouds floating through the sky before disappearing over the horizon. And return your focus to your breath. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego which obscures your third eye sight. Focus on your breath count. Your essence is love. Your love is manifested as light. Your purpose is to shine your light on others. Awakening the inner light within them. And they will shine their light on all whom they encounter. Until the whole world is glowing radiantly as one once again. Inhale, gently raising your belly. Exhale, gently lowering your belly. Breathe in, gently raising your abdomen. Breathe out, gently lowering your abdomen. Your breath calms your body, and your body calms your mind. Be mindful of your breath count. When thoughts arise in your mind, visualize them as clouds floating through the sky before disappearing over the horizon. Returning your focus to your breath. On your next breath, travel down beneath the level of conscious awareness. Go to the region of your heart chakra. Feel the love that emanates from that location. And the warmth which surrounds that love. Go down into that state of perfect monism. That holy place where opposites cannot enter. That place of perfect oneness in which separation of any kind is inconceivable. That place of perfect grace. Stay here for a moment, focusing on your breath. Allowing yourself to exist as pure love. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego which obscures your third eye sight. Maintaining your awareness of your breath count. When thoughts arise in your mind, visualize them as clouds floating through the sky before disappearing over the horizon. And return your focus to your breath. Inhale, raising your belly. Exhale, lowering your belly. Breathe in, raising your abdomen. Breathe out, lowering your abdomen. Keep all your attention on your breath count. In this next part of the meditation, we're going to start at the top of our heads and do a body scan all the way down to our toes, relaxing and releasing all stress and tension in the body along the way. So as you take your next breath, notice any tension on the top of your head or in your forehead. If any exists there, release it. Next, make your way to your third eye and the back of your head and the area behind your eyes. If any stress is being stored there, let it go. It is not serving you well. Now, make your way to your cheeks and jawline and notice if there's any areas of tightness residing there. If there are, release them like water flowing down a river. Now, direct your attention to your neck, your forward neck, your shoulders, and the back of your neck. If you're storing any tightness there, and a lot of us do, release it, letting it go, and allowing those muscles and tendons to melt down into your body. Now go to your upper chest and upper back, and then work your way down to your sternum and mid-back, noticing any areas of stress you may be holding there. When you find them, release them on your exhale, allowing yourself to sink deeper into a state of perfect peace. Work your way to your belly and to your Dantian energy center, noticing any areas of tightness that may exist there. And also go to your lower back and explore all areas of stress that may be residing in that location. Once you've isolated those areas of tightness and tension, release them such that your low back and belly become loose and relaxed once again. drawing your attention to your hips and thighs, going down your legs to your knees and hamstrings. Notice any areas of tension that may be residing in your upper legs. Those areas of tension are not serving you well right now. So choose to let them go, allowing your legs to relax into the chair or floor. Going down below your knees to your shins and calves and ankles. Notice any tension that may exist there. Scan your feet and your toes, the top of your feet and the bottom of your feet, and feel if there's any areas which may be holding stress or tightness. If there are, release them, letting go of all that tension. Now when you inhale, visualize golden light flowing into your body. And as you exhale, releasing all the stress and tension from your body through your toes, such that with each breath, you gain positive energy and love and light, and you exhale all negative energy and toxicity from your being. Melt into the breath. On your next inhale, travel all the way down to your centermost point. The place where being and non-being converge. The place from which all creation is exuded and all love is made manifest into flesh. The place of your divine home. You remember the locus of your power existing here. You remember this place has been given you for eternity. In this place, lack of any kind is inconceivable. For what is eternally full can never be empty. Focus on the center point of this love. While maintaining a slow and regular breath count. When distracting thoughts enter your mind, release them. Maintaining a steady breath count and focusing on your center. Feel the perfect oneness that resides in this location. And the sense of belonging and connectedness that exists here. In this place, you are never alone. For you are perfectly connected with all of eternity. Maintaining your focus on your center point. When you're ready, travel through. I'll see you on the other side. Here, at your center point, you remember your true identity. At your center point, you remember how you came to be. At your center, you remember your divine purpose. At your center point, you transcend your ego and dive down into pure love. At your center, you contemplate your divine purpose. recognizing the love's presence that exists within you. With the awareness of love's presence, you spread that light to those you encounter. Bypassing any perceptual ego blocks that may be there to bind your perception. Here, in this state of perfect monism, you remain. Feeling nothing but the divine oneness within. Remembering your true divinity. And embracing your divine perfection. Feel the joy bubbling up from the source of all creation. The overwhelming perfect peace and love within you. Diving into that spiritual lake of pure love and oneness. Remembering who you truly are. Inhale, gently raising your belly. Exhale, gently lowering your belly. Breathe in, slowly raising your abdomen. Breathe out, calmly lowering your abdomen. Allowing yourself to exist between the places of being and non-being. Flooding your perception with the divine love of all eternity. You are worthy of this place whenever you so choose. To forgive yourself and others and return home. Inhale, gently raising your belly. Exhale, releasing all stress and tension from your body. Breathe in, slowly raising your abdomen. Breathe out, releasing all stress and tension from your mind. Gently open your eyes, returning to this divine moment, bringing with you the peace from this meditation throughout the remainder of your day. Namaste. Thank you all so much for sharing this sacred space with me. I am honored and humbled to be here as your meditation guide. I hope you feel more peaceful and centered than you did prior to the meditation. And I hope you allow yourself to feel the infinite love that you deserve. You can choose to access it at any time, for it resides eternally within your heart chakra. All right. Thank you all so much for being here. How was that for everyone? We're doing this new. I'm all zened out here. We're doing this new transition where we haven't been using the Amitabha Buddhist chant. I got a new microphone, and when I plug the headphones in, the headphones aren't quite working. So, in order to line up my meditation with the chant, I would need to hear the chant. I can't hear the chant, therefore, we're doing it without the Amitabha Buddha chant. But he's still representing in the background. Amitabha ain't going nowhere. Let me tell you. All right. By the way, Chad guy, you cracked me up, man. I'm sitting here talking about the divine love that exists beyond this illusory dualistic framework. I'm talking about a Kant's distinction between the phenomenal and noumenal realm, and how the world of appearances is one thing and the world of non-appearances, the divine essence of all creation, is another thing. And you just bust in here saying you just got your Tesla Model 3, man. I fucking loved it, dude. You made me smile, man. I almost lost my shit when I saw you say that in chat. That was pretty fucking funny, man. I loved it. And you know what? By the way, that's awesome that you got that. But it was just like the context. The timing was like couldn't have been any more ridiculous. It was perfect. I love absurdity, and you just gave me something to smile about for a while. So thank you so much, man. How are you doing, by the way? How's everything going with you? You said you were told making people smile when you were in grade school makes people pregnant. That's ridiculous. I love it. It's funny. It's funny, man. You're cracking me up today, man. You're definitely cracking me up. Chad guy, you say the way evolve looks at my eyes, very intimidating, makes me question reality. Well, we should be questioning reality. People don't question reality often enough, I think. We get too stuck into the daily grind, into what Kant referred to as the phenomenal world, the world of appearances. It's pretty well known at this point that we don't see things as they actually are. What we're seeing is our perception, right? There's an infinite amount of data right out there, and we're only able to take in a little bit through our five senses, and then we have to process it into a form that we can process using our brains, which don't really have a tremendous amount of processing power to try to extrapolate and determine like what's going on in the universe, right? So we make this image. We make an image of what we think is out there, right? And then we live in that world of appearances. So that's like the phenomenal realm. But yeah, so like we do need to question what we hold, what we value, and what we hold important, right? Because if we don't, we're always gonna be caught up thinking that the world of appearances is the actual metaphysical foundation of reality, but it's not. But it's what we live in, so we gotta come to terms with it, and we have to know about it and know how to navigate. But it's just still important to make that distinction, to hold the distinction that it's still not capital T truth, right? Okay, let's see. Where are we at here? Chad Guy, you said we had a good run with oil. It's brought us so much during the Industrial Revolution, but it's time to move on. That's just what you think. Dude, Teslas are beautiful cars, man. So your car, it's 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds, right? That's like, isn't this something like that? Like 1.9 seconds, 0 to 60? I mean, that's pretty fucking badass, right? I mean, I can't imagine going that fast, man. You're flying, dude, and you're like not using any gas. It's like the most amazing thing ever, and it's time to move on from oil. Let's make this world a better place. Let's get rid of fuck the oil dependence that we have going on right now. We need to experience the next level. But whatever, we're doing meditation. JT, you say it's great either way. The white noise in the room hums like a low rumbling singing bowl. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, I hear you. We're mixing it up. We gotta mix them. I felt like the meditations were getting a little stale, but now we're kind of back on track right now. We're ready to like start delving in, going back to the source of creation, going back to that foundational level of essence within our being, right? And accessing that, because at the end of the day, all the materialistic shit in this world is not gonna give us eternal, unending happiness, right? Because by looking out in the external world for things to make us happy, it implies that we have lack within. It implies that we're not perfectly full to begin with. Therefore, it's obviously it would be an endless chase to go and try to find more and more things to fill up some void that supposedly exists, but in reality it doesn't. So we just accept the fact that we are full and that we have everything we need at any given moment to be perfectly happy and content and full of love and kindness and joy and oneness and peace and grace, and spread our divine nature to others, collapse this illusory dualistic framework back on itself, and we can just reunite as one being and move on, right? Fuck warring. Let's end this war. Let's end this this wartime dualistic nonsense, right? Let's go back to a state of pure monism, right? I think it's time for union, right? I think we've had enough time to play around and frolic in dualistic space time, and it's time to come back home to the state of pure oneness. I don't understand why all of humanity wouldn't want to just do that. It seems like it just makes sense to me, at least, but I don't know. Okay, anyways, I think it's time to raid someone. I'm good with transitions. It's either that or I'm going to do more chess. Should I do more war? Chess is a war game. I was saying that at the beginning of the stream. Should I play some more chess? Maybe we should do a quick puzzle rush before we raid someone. Let's see who's out there first to raid. Who's out there? Who's streaming right now? Oh, dude, Aristotle's streaming. My boy Aristotle, the philosophy PhD, is streaming right now. I would love nothing more than to raid this dude. He is an awesome dude, good friend of mine. We're just fuck the chess. We're gonna raid my buddy, man. Let's send some love and light his way. But I gotta get my raid call going in just 1 second. So let me set up my raid call. Is that even what they call it? Like, there's like a lot of different terms I've seen that are used for raid calls. So I just do raid city because I just think it's funny. I don't know. It's like an old thing that I did when I was younger. I would always say like something city, but like I just think it's kind of funny. All right. But maybe that's just my sense of humor. So here it is. Copy and paste this. We're gonna raid Eris. He's an awesome dude. I only got a master's in philosophy. This guy put in the time and effort to get a fucking PhD, dude. He knows he's willing to put in a lot of time and effort. So let's raid. Hey, one sluggy, by the way. I don't know if I acknowledged you earlier, man, but good to see you, friend. How are you doing, by the way? How's everything going with you? I haven't caught one of your streams recently. Have you been streaming as much? I think you're back working now, right? You're driving, right? All right. Well, I'm just going to rate Eris. Let's do it. I don't have the patience. All right. We're going to rate Eris. But look at that. There's a nice little ad there that we have to break through. All right. Okay. Anyways, thank you all so much for being here. I love you all unconditionally. Namaste to all of you. I hope you have a wonderful night and spread the love.